What is up, everybody? Stick Figure here, and today we are doing something a little bit different. We are going to be reviewing another piece of hardware, but unlike the last few, this is not a piece of hardware I've owned for a while, but it is one that I just got in the mail, and I am excited for this. This is probably the biggest upgrade in my system and setup in a very long time. What we have is a new microphone. It's not this one. This is my handy Blue Spark that I've had for years, and I love it. I love my Blue Spark. It's absolutely amazing. But I wanted something, a little bit more, high quality. So what I ordered was not what I originally planned to. So before I get to which microphone it is, for years I have wanted an Electrovoice RE20, the big, ugly, gray hammer of a microphone that is amazing for broadcast and gives you that great broadcast voice sound. But after doing a little digging, I came across a mic that I'd never heard of. I'd barely even heard of the company. It is the Aston Stealth. And there's a lot of really cool things about this mic and why I chose it. So for one, it is, it's not labeled as a broadcast mic, but it really is going for that kind of style of like the RE20 or the SM7B. But what's cool about it, because it is a dynamic mic like those two microphones, but where those require so much preamplifier gain that you usually have to max out your preamps and sometimes add in a bunch of extra noise without using a cloud lifter or something similar that boosts the gain for the microphone. It's got a preamp built into the microphone, which is so cool. So you don't have to worry about we're adding in any kind of noise from your preamps. It's just automatically just loud, which is so cool. Not only that, but it has 4 different settings built into it. And I'll get into that more. But that was another thing I was excited about. So it's got a voice designed for a traditionally male-sounding voice, which they call V1, V2 for a more feminine voice. There's G for guitar, and D, which is dark mode, which is supposed to emulate ribbon microphones and old school microphones like that. I have yet to open this box. This literally just came in the mail from FedEx. So I'm going to be opening this in front of you guys at the same time I'm seeing everything. This is the first time I'm actually seeing this mic in person. I went to school for audio engineering and got to work with a whole bunch of different microphones, but never in Aston. So I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. So let's get to unboxing. All right, down to unboxing. So the first thing that I notice is this is a pretty underwhelming box. I mean, it's basic black cardboard with a sleeve around it. Not much info. Just a picture of the mic on the back and a brief description of everything on one of the sides. So, let's get to unboxing this. We've got... So, it says Aston Microphones. And then on this end, it says The Art of Audio. Kind of cool. And a 2020 TEC award winner sticker. And that's about it. Simple, kind of classy. All right, so inside the box, what does it say? It says, "Here I am, your new baby. Now you're part of the Aston family. Don't forget to register me, please, so I get all the care that I need." Smiley face. That's different. Okay. So then, of course, as always, sticker comes with it. It's a nice looking sticker. It's metallic foil. Assuming this is the manual. No, it's just kind of a thank you card that has, thank you for buying from the Aston family. Got a picture of some of their other microphones on it. They do make cool looking microphones. I'll give them that. These are some cool looking microphones on this picture. And then there it is. Oof, that's got some weight to it. Is there anything else in the box? Okay, it says there's more underneath, so I'm hiding some more goodies. Take a peek. Okay. Here is the stand. Now, this is something that is also quite different to other microphones, and I'll get into that in a bit. But it's really cool what they did. Oh, cool. We got a pin. That's a really cool little addition. Never seen that with these audio gear. That's a nice little enamel pin. All right, let's get that out of the way. And then last but not least, instructions on how to change the voicings. So pretty minimal setup. There's not even really a manual, because I wouldn't call this. This doesn't even open up. So yeah, it doesn't come with a manual, which is really bizarre. All right. So here it is. Here it is. I've been waiting for so long for something like this. This is a big microphone. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks nice. Got the Aston logo here. It says Stealth. Metal there. This is plastic. There's the bottom, which is quite different. I mean, it's real recessed in there. This is the button that turns on and off. There's actually a ring of purple LEDs along here, and I'll show you that in a second, that light up when phantom power is provided to it to show you that the preamp is on. You can turn that on and off, whether you want the lights to show or not. Then we have the different voicings right here. So what you do is you turn it like that. The 4 different voicings. And there we go. There's a built-in pop filter on top, which is cool. And then to get it onto the stand, it is this little doodad. Goes in right. How does it go in? See, this is when it would be nice to have a manual. I'll have to look that up. So figure that out, and I'll be right back. But this is the Aston Stealth. All right, so now we have the microphone set up, and this is what it sounds like. I am currently in the V1 setting on the microphone. So let me, and as you can see, it's got phantom power. So these lights light up, which is really cool. That's really cool. You probably can't hear me very well. But yeah, so, and then there's a little switch on the bottom. It just turns it off if you don't like it. But I think it looks really cool. I think it looks really cool. So this is it in V1, which is supposed to be for a male style voice. And then you're probably going to hear a little clicking when I go between the different versions. But let me switch over. This is going to be V2. All right, so we are in V2. This is supposed to be for more feminine and female range of voices. So I'm probably not going to use this too much. I know I don't have the deepest voice, but it's also not that high either. And then the next one is guitar, so I'm probably never going to have it set on that while I'm doing these kind of videos, but we'll see what it sounds like. So this is the G, or guitar sound setting, and this is what my voice sounds like with it. But like I said, I'm probably not going to use it. And then lastly is the dark mode setting, which I'm excited about to play around with, and I just switched over into it. This is supposed to emulate old school ribbon microphones like you might hear, I don't know, 30, 40 years ago, if not longer. But it's got like a much darker tone to it. But those are the 4 settings. The one, like I said, with the built-in preamp. Oh, let me check. I'm going to leave in dark mode for the rest of this. So this is with the built-in preamp, and I don't have to have my preamp on my interface. I have an Aptitude Duet Firewire. I have it at 20 right now out of 100, so it's really not turned up loud at all, and it's giving me tons and tons of gain. Let's try turning off phantom power. You may hear some clicks as well. All right, there we go. Okay, so it just took a little bit. So I now have the microphone up to almost, I've got it at about 70% right now. I got 70 dB. So this is almost maxing out my preamp, and it's just barely getting to the level it was before. So that little built-in preamp is doing a lot of work. It's really cool. So that way I don't have to have my preamps on my interface boosted super high. Like I said, this is almost all the way up. I'm at 70 dB of gain right now, and the interface I have only goes up to 75. So if I wanted this any louder, I really couldn't. So let me turn the volume back down, and then we'll turn phantom power back up. So now that the phantom power has turned back on, I now am back down to 20 dBs of gain on my interface, and I'm about at the same level of volume as before, and I'm not maxing out. So that's super cool. That's one reason why I want to get this. I got it for just under $400. I think it was like $390 and some change. Got it from Sweetwater. But
But because of that built-in preamp, if I would have gotten the Electrovoice RE20 or the Shure SM7B, I probably would have had to get a cloud lifter or something similar, which could easily run you, anywhere between like 80 and $150. And those mics are already more expensive than this. So you're looking at close to $600 for something that doesn't have as much functionality as this, because this has the 4 different modes. And those are just kind of, I mean, I know they have some variability, but not much. So this is giving me way more bang for my buck. And I don't have to buy additional equipment. And that is so cool. And it looks good. This is a good looking mic. I mean, this thing, those purple lights are badass. That's so, so cool. So that's my review of this so far. Like I said, I unboxed this with you guys. I'm literally using this the first time. And so I may post a follow-up video soon after I've had maybe a few weeks or a couple of months of using it, and my follow-up thoughts then. But until next time, take it easy, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.